Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we happened to reach the capital city of this town, of this land, Alexandra. And now we're gonna start exploring it, because, honestly, it's about that time we need to explore. So let's do so. Empire Dervish, same thing with the training. And not gonna be anything in any of these, pretty sure. And there is not. Kinda not surprised at all. This goes up to the top. Okay, that's the south exit. There's more guards. We pretty much understand by now, or at least we should understand by now how this is working exactly. There's another Empire Dervish. This is the same thing. There's 3 parts of the city. I'm not gonna walk into those parts. At least not now. After I explore the center, right now. Ah, this looks like it's the market, I think. It's actually 2 areas that I can explore outside of. Alright, I guess we can start on the right here. There's a short, thin man behind the counter, almost unseen behind the pile of books. Hello! I sell the famous writings of David Silvercrook. Wanna buy? A couple of recipes, surprisingly. And we have the Naga and History of the Nephilim. Sure, let's see them. The Naga. The Naga is technically a snake with human head. It is over 20 feet tall, extremely poisonous, and capable of casting rune magic. There are 2 types of Naga known. The red one is the bad. Its caste, if not wild, is a gatekeeper or a patroller of hell or other evil realms. The green one is good. It can drink water without spoiling it with toxic. Its caste is a guardian. The green Naga Cirxa is very well known in the Serpent Delta. Cirxa is the guardian of the Orb of Nar, the ultimate weapon of the Delta. Cirxa is the only one able to unlock it, and you can't be expecting this Naga to unlock it for offensive purposes. How could anything go wrong with such good protection? Okay, and History of the Nephilim. Many history researchers believe that the Nephilim have their origin in the forests of the Isle of Roven. The Isle of Roven is at the far southern outskirts of the archipelagos of Valorum. It is not an impossible thought. The rare giant trees that tend to grow nowhere else are excellent places for feline creatures. The trees also provide resources for building boats, with which the Nephilim may have gotten into the continent. However, all this is just a theory. The only sure thing is that now when all Nephilim are going extinct in Valorum and the other continents, the Isle of Roven is the only place where the wild tribes of Nephilim are in majority. However, more new settlers come to Roven day by day, warriors along with them. I'm afraid that soon we won't be seeing any of our original fierce furry friends anymore. Fascinating. A short old... Oh, I like that. I like how it looks like she's sitting on a bench or a stool. A short old woman is standing on a pedestal behind a table full of lavender. Hello, children. Do you want something strong, magical? Oh, and we can sell stuff, which... Yeah, we can sell that golden goblet. Nothing else we need to sell. Wow. Knowledge brew. And a Balm of Life. And some other brews. We need a Balm of Life, so I guess grab one. Just in case. There's an old woman standing behind the counter. Something in her wares makes her sneeze. Hello, hello. Welcome to my shop. Would you like to buy mushrooms? I'd like to see your wares. Mushrooms, toadstools, and mandrakes. Simple enough. And here... This tall woman has tied her hair behind. She looks like she has been hunting recently. Hi, would you like to buy some leather supplies? Nothing we need. Interesting to see, but nothing we need. At least we know where to go to sell things. A lot of weird meat back here. That's a little concerning. Also many children. And the game crashed. I'll be right back. Alright, back from all that, and I think it's pretty clear by now that we can't talk to any of the children. Take a look at these houses. That house looks like it's owned by a Smith or something. Interesting. It's like there's a something hidden over here. Curious. Temple of Nelphis. If you like slaying bugs and you don't think that's crude, think of how things would come if they'd slay you. Those who destroy nature will wish that they'd never been born, but those who help the nature still wish they would be more. Huh. Okay. Really? Again? Okay, let's try this without the horrible exception errors. Father Devon. Hello, children. I am glad to see you again. What is this place? This is the Temple of Nelphis. Here is the main altar and the meeting place of the Brotherhood. We serve Nelphis and she'll serve us back. Who is Nelphis? Is she a god? No, she isn't. Or maybe she is, we don't know. She was once immortal. However, her heroic deeds in the ancient past made her karma rise in divine heights. We don't know, because it is not important. This is not a god cult anyway. We do not swear to ever only serve her as the only god. That is not important. What exactly does the Brotherhood do? We do what Nelphis did in the past. That is how we serve her. And she serves us by helping us in our quests. What did she do? She was a guardian of the forests. She was a protector of the animals. She worked for saving the nature. So that is what we do. We heal wounded animals, grow plants, and sometimes even terrorize hunter organizations. Don't get me wrong here. We scare all the animals away before the hunters arrive. We would never ever kill someone when he tries to get food in a quite natural way. Our job has become more difficult day by day. Sadly, no Ents exist anymore. What or who were the Ents? Yes, the mighty Ents. They were like shepherds of the forests, guardians of the trees. They all got killed in their last march against the Empire in ancient times. They were like giants made of wood. They looked like trees, but they had hands and feet. Our Brotherhood was created a few years after their last march. I sort of miss them, though I have never managed to see one myself, or even met anyone who has. Okay, then. And these acolytes, obviously, we can't speak to, as it will screw up the game. Alright, let's take a look at this bunch of houses in the east. Not getting in there. Get in there. This is an interesting house. It looks like there's nothing of note in here. This is guest givery. And it screwed up again. God damn it. I need to be really careful here. The keeper of the guest givery seems to be a soldier. She is even dressed up in battle armor. Hello, you can call me Wimba. You don't look like a local. Perhaps you're a visitor and would like to stay here? What are your services? If you're thirsty, you can have a cup of tea, 5 coins. You can also buy food. A night room and board is also available, so if you're out here late, you'll just have to pay 10 coins. Well, I have no need for any of that. And that's her quarters. And that's just an Empire Archer who doesn't matter because we can't talk to him. Oh, this is interesting. The library keeper seems to have a problem. He is dependent of doing laboratory research. He has brought lab equipment here, the place where he is working as a keeper. It takes a while before he notices you. You can call me Resident. Tell me about Alexandra. There's nothing I can tell you that you can't find out from somewhere else. Tell me about what you're doing. He seems happy. I am currently researching mushrooms. I have found out that Avernite toadstools resist acid better than the surface ones, useful when making poison potion. Also, it is impossible to grow crypt shrooms on the surface. I've tried all kinds of fertilization, but none of them did anything to the situation. And toadstools get a boosted opposite effect if they are dipped in a certain ester. This is important when making antidote. Look, like this. Put some mushroom in a bowl with some liquid. Kaboom. Ah, how could I be so clumsy? Can I get into the libraries? Sure, but he does nothing. It means that you must open the gate for me. Yeah. He lazily points at the gate with his rod. It opens. Okay. History of the Nephilim. I guess I didn't need to buy those books if they're just available here. History of the Nephilim again. History of the Nephilim again. Okay, then. Whoa, there's a lot of people here. I have a feeling talking to any of them will end up completely screwing things over. History of the Nephilim. History of the Nephilim. History of the Nephilim. And nothing else. Okay. Also, I just want to say, I have never seen stairs that actually bend like this before. So, I like seeing that. That is completely rare and unseen. Okay, well, we've looked at everything here. Let's take a look at the western section. And in we go. For some reason, we're over here when we enter Alexandra West. The western part of the city is a great example of the peace made with the Kingdom of Avernum and the Empire. Many of the buildings here are built in Avernite style. It is a unique style that can't be compared with other architectures. I'm sure. Alright, let's begin exploring around. Starting with, of course, the outside. It seems to be a dead end. Interesting. The market is currently out of order. I'm guessing you mean closed. Okay then. Well, let's see what's in here. Nobody! It's unfortunate that the market isn't open, but oh well. Marketplace. Huh. Interesting here. I like the little cave tree. Oh wow! Ooh, a slith! There's a slith living here. Sliths Zerakai are extremely rare on the surface world. This one is, however, friendly. She greets you in their own typical way with a long, high-pitched hiss. Sssss. I am Sasham. But I am pleased to meet more surface people. Do you like living on the surface? Yes. It is so warm here. And there is this wonderful grass, is what you call it. It is so soft and comfortable to walk on. There are things that we miss about Avernum. What things? The fish. The delicious cave fish. You can't get it anywhere else. Why'd you choose to come here? We had no other place to come to. We were slaves to other sliths. They were going to sacrifice us, I think. We had no home here, so we joined the Avernites and came up here. Are there many more of you friendly sliths? Not much. However, we aren't going extinct like our good friends, the Nephilim. Alas, them. Are there many Nephilim left in Avernum? No, not many. But there are those who are friends to the humans there. If the Nephilim lost their hope of a future on the surface, it is Avernum where they will have to go. I've heard rumors that they are breeding in Avernum again. Perhaps Perhaps their race can be saved. One can hope. That Slith doesn't talk with us. Quarters. Nothing special. Okay. Let's take a look at this building up here first. Boat works. The shopkeeper is a musculous man with black hair. He seems to be unhappy. Oh, hello. Call me Graham. I'm sorry, but right now I would not like to have anything to do with others. Why are you upset? I haven't got any boats to sell. They're very popular around here nowadays. I would build some, but I don't have any materials. Curses to that brotherhood of Nilfis. Without them scaring my lumberjacks out of the wood, I would be selling well. And on top of that, there's this Jerry. Who is Jerry? He's a merchant who loves fungus beer. He's one of the few with a boat around here. He thinks that he is tough with his rowboat. Could you do me a favor? Go tell him that he's Neffel fodder. That'll teach him. Now go! Have you got any boats? No, and I will not get any for a while, so don't come here next time when you want to buy a rowboat. Tell me about the Nelfis Brotherhood. You wouldn't want anything to do with them. Guardians of the nature. Pah! Stay away from them. The market is currently out of order. This isn't the market, though. I'm guessing they mean closed. Inn of the Stone Pole. This place is not only built by Avernites, it is also inhabited by them. There are pale people in the film, and even some Zerachai here. They are all living in harmony. This is a good example on how the world should look like. The innkeeper is clearly an Avernite. He has got a gray hair and pale skin. Hello, adventurers, and welcome to my humble inn. You can call me James. Why are there so many Avernites around? You see, we got bored pretty fast in the forests of the southern Valorum. We wanted to sail the sea. And this delta is almost as remote as the forest, so you won't become an offer of racism. And speaking of racism, it is common near the center of the Empire. They hate us pale-faces, and some rumors say that they bounty hunt us. Well, I'm actually curious if, since it's night, that means that this market is closed. No, it is not. So that leaves the eastern side of this place. And I believe the eastern side is where we'll find... Though there is less traffic in the eastern part of the city, it is not more quiet than the rest. Now you can hear loud and clear the bird song and the silent flow of the water. This is definitely the most beautiful part of the city. Interesting. This is probably also where the castle we're supposed to go to is located. I was assuming anyway. Oh, it's a well. Neat. Damn it, did not mean to do that. Oh, nice. I have a feeling this is probably the castle. What? Okay, that happened. Somehow. Alright, let's take a look at this northeast area first. Faradoc's hut. There has recently been an explosion in this wizard's hut. It also looks like this wizard had many tables full of lab equipment and beakers near the explosion source. As a result, the mess in the house is complete. A wizard is sitting here among all the mess with writing rune magic. You bet he's responsible for it. Hello. Sorry about this mess. I am Faradoc the wizard. I suppose you want to learn about magic? Why is this place so messy? I prefer not to tell you. Can you teach me magic? Yes! Light. Fire. Haste. Slow. I didn't even realize our slow skill was so high. Uh... There we go, that's improved. I think that's good. You seem very busy with all lab equipment here. Is there anything small I can help you with?
No, there is nothing small you could do. There is only one bigger thing you can help me with. If you're bored, you could go east to the cragland of Arachi and see if you can find a band of giants. They stole a talisman from me. It would be shaped like a spoon. Bring it to me, and I'll honestly get you a bargain with the spells.
Gee, I wish I had known before I had bought all those spells. Okay. Let's see, over here we have School of Magery. This wizard is quite tall. He is old, and his face has many wrinkles. His beard is white.
Greetings. You can call me Bandolph. No questions from you. You have come here to learn Magery, haven't you?
Yes, how did you know?
I said no questions. If you want to ask me something, you'll have to pay for it. It's 10 gold per question. I'm capable of foreseeing.
Fine. What are your abilities?
That's 1 question and 10. No, take your money back. That question wasn't worth anything. My ability is foreseeing. Thus I can identify your items. It's 10 coins per object.
Yes, can I get some?
How many times do I have to... yes, talk to Zeri. He'll help you with that.
Okay, then. There's a short wizard sitting here. He's got a walking stick.
Hello, young friends. What brings you to our School of Magery?
Can I get training from you? Yeah, we can. Bam. Tell me about this school.
Oh, there's not much left of this school anymore. There used to be other buildings, but the Empire doesn't want magic to be taught to every child. There are fewer and fewer apprentices every year, and I fear that someday they will remove this school.
Looks like he's afraid of something. What is it that you fear about closing the school?
Have you been to Skylark Vale? Yes. Well, you probably know that there used to be a school in Magery, too. It was closed by the Empire. But that wasn't the worst thing they did.
What was the worst thing they did?
They killed all magi. Those fools. They think that magic's some kind of martial art which must be forbidden. The truth is that we have always taught our apprentices that magic must never be used to gain power. When will they realize?
Probably never. Not gonna talk to the apprentices, because that would probably end poorly. It seems we can't actually go into the back of this place. Curious. Alright, and that leaves this building over here. Castle Hall. The first thing you hear when you enter the Castle Hall is the echo of your footsteps. There are a lot of chairs and 2 tables. Catch glimpses of bowmen up on the walls. There's several scrolls over here, which are all maps. Fortunately, we already have one. Can't investigate that. There's a lone person in the hall sitting at a desk, writing. He hasn't got the uniform of an Empire liaison or a governor. Instead, he has white robes and an ankh hanging from his neck. He notices you and says, "Hello, I have been expecting you for long. I am Marcus, the governor of Serpent Delta, proud member of the Nelphis cult and Empire liaison of Alexandra." Tell me about Alexandra. This city is the heart of the Serpent Delta, the known lands on the island of Rovan. There's lots of traffic here. What was here today will be gone tomorrow. Merchants are running to and fro, trading fish, metal, and alchemy stuff, but their numbers have been decreasing lately. Oh, that reminds me. There's a bandit infestation to the north. The bandits are not a big problem, but there's something curious about them, as if they would have arrived here as bandits from far away. Tell me about the Naga. We became allies with it. It was a wise decision. The Emperor wanted to toss it into the deep, but we refused. Then we told about the Naga's abilities. After learning about the abilities, they commanded us to make sure the Naga would not turn against us. What abilities did the Naga have? The Naga was the only one able to unlock the mighty Orb of Nar. Using the orb, we made this area desirable. There was Nephilim here before we arrived. Now they are gone, or were. We fear that they have found their chance to strike back. Why do you fear that an almost extinct race would attack? They're not extinct, I know that. There is lots and lots of them in the Nephiline woods and beyond them, and I do think that Ver has something to do with them. Who is this Ver? He's a Nephil, or Nephar, I don't know, but he has a hut on one of the isles in the Delta. He is aggressive, skilled with a bow, carnivorous, etc. What do you think that this Ver has to do with the other Nephilim? My spies in Azure Isle have told me that he used to walk miles into the woods and come back alive. He has also been seen together with strange people and even slits, they have told. Of that I don't know what is rumours and what is true. Tell me about the Azure Isle. Not much special to tell. Lots of soldiers, many guards and bowmen, and I sim. No smithy, though. Merchants sail back and forth between this city and the fort. They make good money. The Azure Isle fort will be essential if there would be a large attack. Tell me about my job here. Your job here is to bring the Naga and the Orb together. Only then will the Delta be safe. Otherwise the Nephilim hiding in the woods may someday attack here. What shall I start with? You could start by going and talking to Argads and see if you get anywhere. Here's a Vanatai who has somehow made his way to a hill to the east. I suspect that the Vanatai have something to do with this. Return to me and report if you obtain anything of interest. We will keep that in mind. Vanatai? Really? That's surprising. Ooh, I just had a thought. It's nighttime now, and all these torches are lit. I wonder if that means... Nope, the market's still closed. I thought maybe because it was night, the Avernites would be out and about, and the market would be open. Oh well. Either way, that appears to be the end of this episode. Next episode, we will leave this town and explore to the south. Till then, I'm Chester44, there's Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.